So, very good morning, all, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I am Vignesh P. I am Sergeant at Arms for the today's meeting. Today, Idea to Impact, a special educational session by Alex Jacker, District Toastmaster, and I welcome you all to the special meeting of the Wake Up Chennai Toastmasters Club. As every day in our life has a mission to achieve their goals. Likewise, our Toastmaster Club also has a mission. Our mission statement to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Before we get into the meeting, there are three groundbreaking rules that mute your microphone and turn on your camera if you're moving that may be distracted during the meeting. As Toastmasters, we should not speak about sex, religion, politics, kindly refrain from speaking about the three topics during the entire meeting. Do not crosstalk or unmute when the speaker is speaking. And one more request, I request all the members to add your role names in front of your names or prefix. Thank you. And over to you, presiding officer, Mr. Sivakumaran. Mr. Sivakumaran is an IT professional with a great experience, and he's a president of this club. Thank you.
Such a short and sweet introduction. Nice to hear that. Thank you. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. It's a fine Wednesday morning, and I'm happy to see you all in today's meeting. So, set to start to start our meeting, I want to share some thoughts which I had over this weekend. I was pondering over that and get to know some motivation how to take care of things. A few days back, I was going to Toastmasters meeting and other meetings. I was keeping myself occupied and running towards multiple activities. And I saw parallelly some of my friends who are actually going for movies and who are uh, involved myself more on entertainment things. Whenever we ask them to give some feedback or do something productive, they won't respond to us. But if there is some entertainment activities, they will be the first person to reply in WhatsApp group and start involving on that activity. I felt really bad. Am I doing something wrong? Is it like we are running behind work always? We are keeping ourselves occupied. Anytime somebody is standing behind us asking questions, or anytime we are going to some other meetings and doing some activities, and I, I, I was questioning myself, am I in a wrong track, or is it something wrong happening with me? Am I too much involved in so many things? Then I started thinking over that. Uh, then I get to know there is a distinct difference between what they are doing and what we are doing. In life, anything we are taking care, we are doing certain things. One is entertainment, where we are keeping ourselves happy, and the gratification is instant, and we are enjoying our life. The other side, we are not getting instant gratification, but we are compounding on our skills. It may look so dull and very boring and very emotionally flat, but on the background, we are working on our skills, we are compounding on our skills, and we are multiplying the capability of what we have. But if we keep ourselves always kept on entertainment mode or on enjoyment mode, it is not going to compound anyways. It is not going to multiply in anyways. We will stay there, we'll enjoy and move, have good time on the moment and move ahead. They say we are creating memories, which is absolutely fine, but there is some limit. It's not that anytime we are available, we will make ourselves only, come only for entertainment purpose. So coming back to our thing, which we are starting our day at 7 a.m. in the morning and coming and joining in the Toastmasters. Many people, wherever I go, they ask the same question: why you are starting a meeting at 7 a.m.? We can start at 9 a.m. You can start at 10 a.m. Until then, that is a point of our whole meeting name itself. It is Wake Up Chennai. We wake up and we start our Toastmasters meeting and take care of that. So we are here to compound our skills. We are here are actually making invisible progress, which we don't know that we are making, but we are making huge progress daily and every meeting we are participating. With that positive note, I want to welcome you all once again for our Toastmaster meeting, and I want to introduce our guests to uh, go uh, go with the next segments. I see Jyoti. Jyoti, can you please introduce yourself? Like, tell a few words about yourself and how you get to know about this Wake Up Senator. You are still muted. If you are speaking, you are mute.
No, your voice is
Your
not
voice.
not that clear, Shiva.
My voice is
Yes.
not clear. Okay.
No, it's
Yes, yes,
breaking,
little,
then restarting, breaking, restarting.
little bit. Hey, sorry, can you hear me now?
Better now. Yeah, I can hear you too.
All right. Sorry, I was not able to access the microphone earlier. Yeah.
Sure.
Actually, I heard about this Toastmaster group a few months back, maybe 6 months back. I called someone. I'm not sure who is that, but I guess I googled it and got to know about this. But I was not able to join the earlier meetings because I was working on something else, so I didn't get any time to join the meetings. So I just got time now, so decided to give it a shot. Yeah, so that's why. Yeah.
Great, Jyoti. Welcome to our club. And today is a special meeting, so enjoy the meeting and try to join next week where we have a regular format Toastmaster meeting. It
Great.
will be of different experience. So I wish you all the best and keep visiting our club.
Thank you so much, Shivakumar. Yeah, thank you.
Got Kavita Shankar, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Kavita Shankar. I just joined a 360-degree Toastmasters recently, just last month. So we had our installation last week and really enjoyed. I got to know Toastmasters through two of my friends, the Toastmaster Sridhar Ranganathan and Gauri Ramesh. So they kept talking about Toastmasters, and I just wanted to try it out. And I found this platform really good for overall self improvement and growth. So that's why I joined Toastmasters.
Thank you, Kavita, for your introduction. You got to know about Toastmasters from powerful people, and Alex is also part of your club. I also
Yeah.
visited your.
Yes, yes. A lot
Nice.
of mentors, lot to learn from all the mentors here in the group. So I'm looking forward for that.
Thank you. Welcome to our club. And next, Prakash Murugesan, can you please introduce yourself? Suresh Rangaswamy, can you please introduce yourself, like a brief introduction about yourself and also how you get to know about Wake Up Chennai Toastmaster Club?
Yeah, sure. Sure, Shiva. Am I audible, Shiva?
Yeah, you are
Very
audible
good
and you are
morning.
visible.
Yeah, thanks. Very good morning, all. I'm also part of 360 Degree Club. I'm here to join to listen my mentor speech, Alex speech. Actually, I'm working in Standard Chartered Bank as a manager, and I'm already part of the 360 Club. And would like to, listen my mentor speech. Thanks.
Thank you, Suresh, and welcome to Wake Up Chennai Club. Yeah, with this, we have concluded all our guest introductions, and I would like to invite our secretary, Toastmaster Kesavan, to uh, read out the secretary report. Sorry, minutes of meeting of last meeting.
Thank you, Shiva. Thank you. So minutes of the meeting, 379. Last meeting was conducted in July 8th. Toastmaster of the day was Toastmaster Vignesh, and ESCOM team was there. Toastmaster Shivakumar, Navneet, membership, Daniel, and public relations, Shiva Goswami, and myself, and Vijay was there. And table topic master was penned by Toastmaster Daniel, General Evaluator Shiva Kumar Goswami. Tag team was taken by Timer Gopinath, our counter Dr. Nirmal, grammarian Suresh Babu, and prepared speeches were penned by Toastmaster Vijay Kumar on title I Am a Distraction Magnet, Pathway Presentation Mastery, Level 1. And then Speaker 2, Navnita, he spoke on creating the best club climate in his Level 3 Presentation Mastery. And table topic session was conducted and non-role players were included on the impromptu session. Post that, evaluation session was taken. Shiva Swami invocated the evaluation session, and Guna Silvan evaluated speaker 1 and Toastmaster evaluated speaker 2. And post that, listening master quiz was taken over by myself, and post quiz Team Modi launched the poll and handed over to the presiding officer. And post that, guests were introduced and we concluded by 8:30. So we had an attendance of 12 people and one visiting Toastmaster and guest, Toastmaster Uman and Raj. And guest speaker roles were introduced, and Toastmaster Vijay Kumar for the best prepared speaker. Main role player was Shiva Guruswami for general evaluator, and tag role was Toastmaster Suresh Babu for grammarian, and table topic speaker was Toastmaster Uma Natraj, and best evaluator being Shiva Kumar. Thank you, Presiding Officer. Over to you.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Kesan, for reading out minutes of meeting of last meeting. So yeah, the guest introductions are over, and secretary report is also over. So let's move on to the next segment. And to run the show successfully and energetically today, we have the Toastmaster of the day today, who is Shivaji. To introduce himself, Shiva Kumarji is a technical account manager at Ericsson R&D in Chennai with expertise in the telecom IT domain, handling business across Europe and the Middle East. A traveling enthusiast and a food lover, he enjoys exploring new places and experiencing different cultures. He has joined Toastmasters to elevate his leadership skills and become a more confident, effective public speaker. Please join me in welcoming Toastmaster Sivakumarji on as Toastmaster of the day today.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sivakumaran. So hello, Toastmasters and guests. A very pleasant morning to you all, and they are refreshing. Good morning to see all a lot of new faces joining our meeting today. I am the Toastmaster of the day to guide you through the meeting filled with voices today. Every great stories begin with single voice. Today, the voice could be yours. Every inspiring leader, every unforgettable storyteller, every change maker we admire exactly start where we are right now, without perfection, without confidence, but with the voice willing to take the first step. So let me get into the meeting now. So first, let me call upon our timer for today's meeting, Toastmaster Vignesh. So Vignesh is a mechanical engineer graduate having 10 years of experience in sales. He need a stronger communication skills and presentation skill. So that's why he joined Toastmasters with a lot of visions to enhance his career. He joined Toastmaster to elevate his communication skill to top level. So Vignesh, please take it.
Yeah. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. As the timer for today's meeting, my responsibility is to monitor the time for each speaker and signal them with appropriate timing indicators. Today is a special educational session, and we do have a special education session for 20 for 30 minutes. I'll show you a green card for 20 minutes and yellow for 25 minutes and red for 30 minutes. And over to that question and answer session will be there for 10 minutes. Red will be there, yellow 9 minutes and green 7 minutes. And after that, we will be having a table topic session. I'll be showing a green card for 1 minute, yellow card for 1.3 minutes, and a red for 2 minutes. And over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vignesh. Okay, now we came to the main agenda of this meeting today. So please join me welcoming our hero speech of today's special education session speaker, DTM Alex Jacob. Alex Jacob is an entrepreneur, A-Space shared office, a smart office for the startup. He coaches corporate leaders in areas of leadership, team building, and peak performances. He worked with various organizations before he started his entrepreneur's journey in 2014. He has been a Toastmaster since 2008. He served as a club president, VPE, VPM, multiple times in Toastmasters. Chartered president of Wake Up Chennai, Toastmasters, instrumenting in setup of 360-degree Toastmasters Club. He served as an area director, division detail chair, club coach, club sponsors, club mentors, and completed his first DTM in 2017. Now, on the course of achieving his second DTM. So let me welcome our hero of today's top speech, special education speaker, DTM Alex. Over to you.
All right. Thank you, Shiva, and very good morning to one and all present here. Am I audible, visible?
Yeah. I'm audible.
All right. So in case any network glitches happen and you're unable to follow me, kindly inform. So most of the time after the session, people say that, oh, your video was not good, the audio was not good, and there's no point for such communication when the session was over, right? All right. So good morning once again.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
All right.
morning.
Good morning,
If,
Alex.
if possible, kindly switch on the video, if possible. Or I think we should ask the secretary that only the videos which are switched on will be considered as a part of the meeting, because morning 7 o'clock you'll be doing multiple things. Hey, Karthikeyan, good morning. I didn't know that it was Karthikeyan Dureraj here. Right. Hi, good morning. Right. Thank you so much. Now I'm under tremendous pressure from all the Toastmasters. Unusually, there are not enough guests here. Otherwise, I would have made some of them as a guinea pigs and I would have elevated myself as a great speaker. But with all Toastmasters here, life is a little difficult. Right. So first of all, I want to congratulate our Vice President membership for Daniel for having such an interesting poll in the guest group and the members group. And I was going through the poll questions, it was very, very interesting. What are my difficulties and how do I overcome? So many different questions and answers. So if I may ask you, all of you, what is the number one difficulty you have when it comes to preparing a speech? Or delivering, both. So today it's all about delivering the speech and preparing the speech. And also I want to see my timer, most important person. Where is my timer?
Yes.
Right. So ensure at 15 you show green.
Yes, sir.
20 you show amber. 30 red. Then we have 10 minutes question answer time. So
Yeah.
we have sufficient time. So
Yes.
let's ensure that we stick to time. All right. Quick question. What's the biggest challenge in delivering your scripting?
First of all, preparing the topic itself, which topic we to choose for the audience, then scripting it.
All right, fantastic. My slide number 1 is over. Okay, now second one.
So basically, the point where we engage people, sir, we have to give it engaging topic where it both the senior Toastmasters or the guest or the audience who are more attracted to the topic. So, for example, from burrows to broadcast. So a rabbit walking to a from a house to his office while listening to his podcast, something like that. So I feel that
this is creating stress for me. Now, what am I supposed to do with this? So specifically, what is it?
Toastmaster Alex.
Yes, that's right. My name is
Actually,
actually we prepared a script actually. So we made it, but after delivering it, no, we don't know how impact it has reaches the audience. That is the great thing. But after that, what we expect, no, that impact is not there
Right. Okay. This is something which I
because
learned from.
properly not delivering our way we thought, no, that is not expressed in the proper way.
Right. So this is one thing I learned from a very seasoned Toastmaster, and he was a very good public speaker. And I didn't value that line very much, but after 18 years of Toastmasters, I value that line very much. He says, "Consider your audience as a fool. Don't really care about them." Right. So the point here is, don't think too much about the audience. Somebody, especially in today's distracted world, somebody will be in a phone, somebody will have fights at home, somebody will be thinking about sending his child to the school or what the boss will tell, so many things, right? In the midst of all this chaos happening, you need to get their attention, deliver a speech, and when we think that that's going to be impactful, magnetic, and charismatic enough that they will remember the speech. So it's a real tough job. But let's see what we can discuss in the today's session. All right. One more question.
One thing that I face is that gesture vocabulary, right? I have limited gesture vocabulary.
So that comes in body language, which is my slide number 3. All right, cool. Right. I want you all to observe the screen and find any particular or exciting body language on the screen. Or just observe each other. I'm finding very interesting, amusing, exciting body language in the screen. Some of them have not switched on the video. That's fine. Any particular personality standing out? Suddenly, President Shiva woke up and said, "Yeah, I'm the handsome man in the group, so let me show my face." Okay, some observations, please. Again, this is part of the coaching or training or workshop. Oh, by the way, for a long time, I was a coach to corporates where I used to go and train corporate leaders. Then it was so boring, I stopped it. But in Toastmasters, we have a little time and it is very exciting to talk. So look at the screen and see each language. Okay, I found TM Gunashilan's. I really find it, whether it's a UR or it's a picture.
I didn't get you.
He's moving. Okay, I found it very exciting the way he was sitting. Okay, any other body language you can? Okay, let's pick one person's body language. Okay, Jyoti was talking about his body gestures, right? Okay, what impression do you get by seeing his body language? Quick, 1 word, 2 words. That's it.
Watching a movie.
Watching a movie. Okay, a casual way of looking at. And again, when I say casual, there's nothing wrong about it. Okay, that's how the body communicates. Suddenly, it became serious. Now, from watching a movie to a news presenter, it changed in a fraction of 3 seconds. Okay, anybody else? Dr. Murugesan is more like, what the hell is this guy going to talk in the morning at 7 o'clock?
Yes.
Tell me more. Okay. Any other interesting body language you can observe?
No, it looks, people are so curious to know what you are going to talk about the session.
Suddenly, everyone become conscious now.
Oh, yes.
So smile is a differentiator, right? So that's one observation.
Correct. So in neuro-linguistic language, what they say is we are always communicating. Always. So suddenly Jyoti was sitting like this and see what happens, and you made somebody aware that, okay, you are sitting casually or something. Suddenly he changed his posture and came front, right? In a fraction of 10 seconds, the whole body language changed. So all I'm trying to say is the whole point of communication starts probably before the speech itself. So today's session is about the anatomy of high impact speech. So for me, it is before even the speaker comes onto the stage, it starts. Be it the credibility, the way, the energy, enthusiasm, being in the audience, you're coming on the stage or on the screen and starting the speech, welcoming the audience, okay, having a smiling face, right body language, voice, everything matters. So today we have, what is the exact time now?
7:29.
Yeah. 7:29, okay, exactly as planned. So we have exactly 30 minutes to discuss about what is the anatomy of a high impact speech. So first and foremost point which I like to discuss is the topic selection starts with speak. Okay, the word is speak. Shiva had told about the most important point of topic selection. Why topic selection is so important? Any thoughts on this? Apparently, for me, never in my Toastmasters journeys, topic selection was never a problem. It was so easy. So I never understood when people say, what topic I need to select? How can I select a topic? I never understood what are they talking about. But over the years in Toastmasters, I keep hearing people saying that, no, topic selection, topic selection, topic selection. Then now I realize that topic selection is a problem. It's a problem area which we need to address. And Shiva told topic selection is a problem area. How do you select a topic? Some thoughts.
Yeah, maybe I'll select a topic. Maybe initial days I was selecting which is easy for me. After some couple of meetings, I doesn't know what to choose. Then second, once we get into the second level, we will be handling some targeted audience. So to handle the targeted audience, we should have a right topics and the content to match them. So these are the two things I was.
Very, very valid point. With the audience, you need to change. And once you exhaust a quota of all the great stories in you, now what will you do? Right? Any other thoughts? We have an acronym called SPEAK, which we will talk about it.
Yeah,
Any other
topics
thoughts?
are the memorable factors, right? Before the speech, we give them the topic. They know that they create the curiosity what he's going to talk about. After the speech is really good, they will remember that the topic is so well crafted and the speech is very relevant to the topic. I remember it really well, and it creates the memorable factor. After looking at the speaker for 2 months, or it added some value in their life, they will keep on resonating on the topic. So that is why it is so important.
Thanks, Shiva. That was absolutely spot on. So now what we will do is we will go to the slide number 1. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, let's. Yes.
So the acronym is SPEAK. It is about how do you find a speech topic. Speak. Number 1, stories. Where can you find stories in your speech? So again, this is not a session where I'm downloading my GAN. It is an interactive session in which you can share your thoughts. Some of your thoughts can be a pointer for my sessions later. So that's a request I have. Stories. Where can we find stories?
In our day-to-day life.
Our personal.
Yeah, your personal stories, your childhood stories, your professional stories, stories you heard from somebody else. All this part of it. It's relatively very easy, but spotting a story is one of the most important aspects of public speaking. If I ask you to learn one skill, and I'm re-emphasizing it again and again and again, which I've heard it from all the great speakers. If you have to master one skill in public speaking, that is the art of storytelling. It can be a 1-line story, it can be a 4-line story, it can be a 40-line story, but master the art of storytelling. Where do you find stories? Your childhood, your school, your college, your professional, your married life, as a father, as a spouse, as a mother, all these are stories. Are we clear on this first part, stories? Yeah. So we'll move on to the second part, which is passions. Okay. Now, what are the examples of passions, and how can we make a speech around it?
Tell how we are passionate about something and we are dedicating our life towards that passion.
An example would be?
Yeah, let's say example can be this as well, right? That Toastmaster, like I want to improve my English, so that I have to dedicate some time waking up early, attending all the sessions, and something like this. Yeah.
Correct. I'm passionate about Toastmasters. I'm passionate about cycling. I'm passionate about trucking. I'm passionate about coaching people. I'm passionate about AI. I'm passionate about various other technologies. I'm passionate about traveling. Now, this passion can be a speech, provided that you have a structure and a story. So a topic can be found in your stories, in your passion. Next, E. What is E for?
Expertise.
Yes. Expertise. So where else? What do you mean by expertise? Expertise here.
You're master in certain skill.
Yeah, your master in it's a very simple thing. Your master in certain cooking can be your expertise. You can give a speech on that cooking. Cooking and leadership also can be combined. One speech. I love coaching. There are 1,000 models of coachings available in the market. I think I am an expert to some extent to that. I can talk about coaching, right? SPA, achievements, which is your failure or success. The next one, we're moving to the next one, which is success stories, your achievements and failures.
Alex, sorry for interruption. I think you are changing the slides, or I'm sorry, I'm seeing the first slide only. So, guys, you are also facing the same?
No. We are seeing only the speak slide. Slide number 1.
Speak, so right?
Yes.
Okay. We are in slide 1. Yeah.
You're in slide 1. Can you see that speak slide?
Yes.
Right.
We are talking about achievements.
Achievements and failures. Okay. Now here is a discussion point. While giving a speech in Toastmasters, do we talk a lot more about your achievements or your failures?
Failures.
Okay, a bit of both.
Discussion on that.
Bit of both. Bit of both,
right.
Alex.
Multiple failures, finally achieved.
So if I have to follow a structure, or what is one thing which is commonly followed, globally followed, universally followed, is a failure, and a success. Unfortunately, we've been only told that success stories only sell. No. If I tell my failure here to the audience, right, the real story, 2008 when I joined Toastmasters, they asked me to do the account report. And I thought it was only reading a report, and I got up and I started trembling. It was literally shivering. I couldn't even read one report. It was literally shivering. So when I share this story with the larger audience, at least 80% of people said, oh, it's the same story with me, right? It's the same. From there, I said, okay, 2013, 5 years later in Toastmasters, I thought I built a lot of confidence, and I was very happy to do a presentation in front of my CEO. I walked into a room where 10 people were sitting, only 10 people were sitting, and I froze. I didn't know what to do. So I asked myself, what is Toastmasters doing to me? Then I spoke to my mentor, and he guided me in certain aspects. Today, I'm comfortable in speaking in front of 500 people. Do you see the structure here? So most of the time, people make this mistake saying that, hey, I'm Alex Jacob, I'm a DTM, I'm 18 years of Toastmasters. I can comfortably speak in front of 500 people and inspire them to action. Okay, it is exciting for sure, but the energy quotient drops dip by dip. Initially, I'm saying, he is full of himself, who cares? But that is the place where emotions, the failure works in your favor. And if I have to give you one message from an inspiration point of view, how to get your audience attention and many things what you are talking, right? If you can tell about your failure stories convincingly, I think you get 80-90% of the audience attention just like that. And this is not easy, because being vulnerable in front of an audience and tell that, hey, I failed. And most important thing, you are not leaving them in a failed mode. That is also very important. You are also saying that I did something, my mentor told something, so my performance has improved. Right? So we'll move to the next one. And last is the knowledge scale, which is, we all know, in Toastmasters, we usually talk about these things often. My knowledge in something, my Toastmasters knowledge, my AI knowledge, and things like that. It can be from books, it can be from courses. So these are the areas which a topic can be picked. When I was preparing for this session, I realized that topic selection is very, very important, because wherever your stories are, passion is, expertise is, and achievements are, and when you speak about it, I think there's a lot of conviction and confidence. So now we will move on to the next important segment, which is...
Quick question, Alex. So how do you differentiate the expertise part and the knowledge gain part?
Expertise part is application.
Okay.
As a coach, I have coached more than 1,000 people. I have listened to 1,000 people. Somebody told this. I responded this way. He had further questions. We had an argument. These all are your expertise area. Whereas knowledge is usually we watch a podcast, Netflix, audiobook, and things like that. I heard Robin Sharma saying that is where most of the Toastmasters live their life, saying that I heard this saying, Tony Robbins told this, and things like that. But to translate that into expertise, I think there is a huge journey by itself.
Okay, thanks.
Any other questions? One question. All right. Now we move to the most important area of this session. Can you see this?
Yes.
Okay. Speech scripting. Can someone give an idea about how do you script a speech?
You should have an objective and conclusion.
Okay. Very interesting. Objective and conclusion. Anything else?
I'll do a rough draft and give it to AI to create a script.
No, I think he's the most honest man in the room. I think he deserves a big round of applause. I think, can you switch on the audio and can you be here? Big round of applause to him. The most honest man in the group. Thanks, Shiva. And any other thoughts?
Sir, basically, this script is structured in a way of where you share your story, the objective part and the story part, and then the main objective where you conclude things. So that's how I have been doing this. Maybe I may not be wrong.
A very interesting line, Keshav. I may not be wrong. You're saying that you're right. Thank you so much. Yes, Uma, here is a quick answer. Yes.
According to me, I feel you should have a single purpose or a message. And based on that, you can move back, start what is the introduction, what is the story you're going to include, and then come back to the final message and close the loop. So that is how
Thanks,
I script.
That's it. So there is no one way of scripting or this is the universal rule or something. But what we are discussing is for all Toastmasters, what is the generic idea of a good speech scripting? Number one is their opening, which we all know. Now the most important point here is what the mistake people do is they think opening is your speech. No, opening is not your speech. Opening is you're setting the context for the speech. Are you all with me on this? It's a very important point I'm making. The opening of your speech is not your speech actually.
Agree.
So are we clear on this?
No, but we need.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the
But we
opening
need
of
to
the
continue. Sorry.
Yes. If you can have some emojis going, because I'm not able to fully see all your faces, so then I can understand that you are with me on this. Opening of your speech is about setting the context. As mentioned in the slide, hope you all can read the slide.
Yes.
Yes, DTM Alex. Yes.
So first is to grab attention, create curiosity, ask a question, share a story, surprising element, quote. These all are warming up the audience towards your fundamental idea, your core message, or a story you want to share. This is it. That's why it is mentioned 15%. So it's not really about 15% or 10%. It is about that first 1 minute where in which you set the context and get audience attention and tell them, yes, you are on a journey to listen something extraordinary. Now, the mistakes people do. Number one mistake, they come onto stage and say that, I'm so sorry, I had no time in preparing. Even if the speech is going to be great, there itself, it lost its sheen. Sometimes people are saying that, thank you for the opportunity. Apologies if I make some mistakes. No need. That first 10-15% of time is about getting the audience attention and telling them, hey, listen to my speech. I am going to give something extraordinary. I am going to help you to think better. And you are going to have a great time. Are we clear? Some emojis, some expressions?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Now comes the next part, which we all know, body of the speech. Now, because of the paucity of time, I may not get too much into the details, but for me, a speech starts here. It starts at the 20th percent and ends at the 80th percentage for the speech. So roughly, thumb rule says that rule of three. Any idea what is the rule of three? Of course, it is there, but what is your idea of the rule of three?
3 small segments in a body of the speech.
Okay. Any examples?
After the opening, right? I think whatever is the core message, share 3 instances to substantiate that core message in a sequential order with proper transitions.
Correct. So the rule of three is you try to emphasize the core message in 3 different ways. It can be a story, it can be an anecdote, it can be a knowledge earned, it can be a expertise area, whatever it is. But you try to establish your core message in these 3 points. It can be 2 points also. It can be 1 strong point also and 2 sub points also. But the whole point which we are emphasizing is the body of the speech should have concrete idea which emphasize your message. Okay, let's take this example as cutting trees. Okay, Prithviraj Radhakrishnan has raised a question. Yes, quick. We can take one question. Quick.
Sorry, Alex. I raised the hand by mistake.
Okay, by mistake. Okay, so mistakes of life. Okay, if this is the topic of your speech, what could be the body of the speech?
I'll include a story.
Absolutely, include a story. If mistakes of life is a speech given to me, I will definitely add only 3 stories. Nothing more. Okay, any other way of thinking?
Sir, we can show the mistakes in a sugar-coated way, wherein we can make it as a story, sir.
It can be humorous. Yes. So when you look at the structure of the speech, your opening is the body, which has 3 core elements. It can be 3 stories, 3 anecdotes, humorous incidents, anything, or a fact-based approach, anything can be there. But a body of the speech is crafted in such a way that it sells the core idea. Now comes the last and the most important point is the conclusion. So now when it concludes, a couple of mistakes Toastmasters do is they conclude abruptly. So here is my speech. No. As I said in the beginning, the speech starts at the 20th percentage and ends at the 80th percentage. Last 20% is reserved for conclusion. There you re-emphasize, summarize on key points, call to action. Any example of a call to action? What is call to action?
Asking or audience to ponder over something.
Okay, ponder over something. Simple English it is. Yeah, call to action. Any other examples from Toastmasters?
Evaluating the speech.
No, call to action is about your core message speech was about something. For example, mistakes of my life, right? Now, call to actions can be learning from the mistakes of my life. I hope you should not be doing those mistakes. It's a call to action. Or you say the save water. Call to action is ensure that our taps are all tightly closed before we sleep. When we need to ensure it's a call to action. Or if President of Wake Up Chennai Toastmaster is giving a call to action, you say, let's wake up by next 7 o'clock every Wednesday to attend Wake Up to Chennai Toastmasters meeting. A call to action. All right. Any emojis, any expression? Very important point. If it's a persuasive speech, it's a speech which you need somebody to take action, there should be a call to action. Now comes the thought-provoking. I usually close a speech in a very thought-provoking manner because that is my style of going in on a little philosophical note and closing a speech. Not everybody does that. But what is a thought-provoking statement?
Triggering the mind, thinking of
triggering the mind, and in Instagram these days is all about thought provocation. We have a lot of examples. Again, mistakes of my life. If it was my speech, I end the speech saying that a life without mistakes is not worth living. A thought provoking statement. Yeah. Any other example you can give? Toastmasters thing.
Sir, something like we can, like a
Example,
Sultan movie
example.
where
Example.
Maybe on that example, I will say, do new mistakes, never repeat the same mistake.
Oh yeah, do new mistake, never repeat the same mistake. Brilliant. Yeah. So you can tweak quotes. One of the most important, interesting quotes is a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. Yeah, we can always tweak a little bit in Toastmasters, saying that a journey of 1,000 speeches start with a single speech. It's all thought-provoking statements, and when it's a thought-provoking, people tend to remember the speaker and the speech more. And last one, end with an emotion. I would definitely say this is for a little advanced speaking. How do you end with an emotion? There should be a pause. There should be a story which is ending. And you can always say, for example, 3 mistakes of my life. And after I learned these 3 mistakes, I went to apologize with my family. And the family realized that this person has the courage to come back and apologize. That is ending with emotions. And which emotion has the maximum power in a speech. So when you end with an emotion, it can be laughter also. It can be a little sad story also. It can be a thought-provoking and an emotional story also. But it is a little advanced stage where the impact has to be multifolded, then you can end with a story. So the thumb rule is, don't abruptly end. Summarize, call for action, or a thought-provoking statement, or an emotion, and then close. Any questions on this? All right, so we'll quickly move on to the body language part. This is going to be one of the most exciting segment. But before that, can you all switch on the video? All right. Now I want you to do, can you remove the spotlight?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. And I want all of you to do, if I say a word, I want you to do one activity to represent that. Okay, finally I achieved it. All right, so there is I really can't see any movements actually. Finally achieved it.
Finally achieved.
Okay, now no, stay, freeze. Now look at look at the screen. Now look at the screen and see the different body languages, right? The topic is same, right? I finally achieved it. Dr. Murugesh is like, oh, finally I achieved it. I think it was a victory in front of his wife only. That is why this folding hands, right? Finally has achieved it. And look at Jodi, he's like, finally achieved it. Correct. And Sri Karthikeyan is like, okay, thumbs up. And this is all thumbs up are the typical body language for a corporate leaders. Okay, they're used to it. They're saying that thumbs up. Good job, ma'am. Kavita Shankar, what was the body language displayed? Again, thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Right. So again, body language is a workshop by itself. I can talk about body language for 2 days, and here we have only 5 to 8 minutes. So what I'm going to do is, the one thumb rule which we can follow in Toastmasters, just one. In your speech, there will be a character, or the speech itself can be a character by itself. You need to take one gesture or one body movement and make it as a symbol for your speech. Take one body language, one body gesture, one style, and take it as simple for your speech. Timer, we have 10 more minutes, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Did you understand the statement I made?
No.
Thank you so much. Right. So I know that it's a philosophical or a little intellectual question, but here it is. One style, one gesture, one movement, make it your style statement for your speech. See, there are a lot about it. There's eye contact, body movement, hand movement, stage movement. This is there. This is all there. I totally agree. But in Toastmasters, 6 to 7 minutes speech. For example, if you're very comfortable about moving onto the stage, purposeful movement, and you say, on my right, it happened. And there one person was standing and looking at me and talking. So this is a statement you made in your speech. You can make that as a style statement, or for the entire speech, that can be a statement, is what I'm trying to say. For example, one of my favorite world champions for public speaking is Dhananjaya Hetiraje. So he uses this particular style of talking with hands and all. Moving the hands and all is very, very stylish. But one style statement he uses often is this. So he says, can you see my hands? Can you see my hand? Finger. Yeah. Okay. He says, raise your hands if you have an emotional mother. So we either raise a hand, so we'll see that. So he'll show his hand like this. Raise your hand if you have an emotional mother. You raise it. And then he says, put them all together. You get my mother. Right? Raise your hand if you have an emotional mother and put them all together. You get my mother. For me, this one statement, one style statement, one gesture actually stays with me for a long time. Then 3 mistakes of my life is my speech. And I say, mistake number 1. So you make this mistake number 1 and one facial expression, which is bad, right? Or it can be little not so great. Mistake number 2. So when you conclude the speech, you can 1, 2, where itself your body and facial expression communicates a lot. So we will look into that. Okay, any questions before that? I know this body language when it comes to people, because different people are different understanding about body language. You know, you go to China and you speak, they say they also express body language. They also express vividly, where in which they understand it. We may not understand it. Right? So when we go to the Western culture, there the body language is so expressive. I saw a beautiful girl and she is looking at me and staring at me, and it was a wonderful sight. So for them, the whole is about full expression. But for me, in Toastmaster, is about right expression and what is the best thing we can do. Okay, any examples okay, if I'll give you one more example, can you try it once again? Okay, I saw a mango tree with a ripened mango on it. There's absolutely no excitement. I saw an 80-year-old man riding a cycle. Right? Right. The last one. This was actually a shocker for me today. And a 76-year-old man jumping out of joy because he was going for a bungee jumping. Shiva had done that. How? Oh my God, how? Right? So the whole idea which I want to emphasize on this body language segment is your speech should have a character which is a little expressive character, wherein which you reinforce the idea of a body language. For example, your husband can be a classical example of a character. He comes home and he doesn't talk and he will just sit like this. Where is the food? Right? And wife, as usual, will look at saying that I had no time in cooking. So there can be a facial expression, there can be a body language to be imbibed or embedded into this whole thing. All right. So eye contact, natural gestures, purposeful movement, confident posture, smile, connect. All these things we know. And that is the reason why we are in Toastmasters. We practice it. What I was trying to emphasize here is make one body movement or a gesture a universal symbol. So we all know about thumbs up, waving hands, and few things which we all familiar. Now, can you create your own signature line slowly, steadily in Toastmasters? So these are some of the examples. achievement, we did that. Look up and hold the gesture for a moment. Idea, index finger. Confidence is about both the hands. Challenge, time. Many things are there. These are the examples which are there overall. These are basic things, but my point would be always this: make one body movement or a gesture a universal symbol.
But that has to be appropriate to the speech, right? So it can vary, right?
It can vary. I mean to say that, okay, I'm so sorry. I mean to say for a speech, make one body movement or gesture which is for that speech, which is a universal symbol. Yeah, for example, somebody making a speech on marriage, there can be one symbol, and somebody is talking about passing out from IIM, then can be another symbol. That's it.
Okay. Alex, I have a question. So if we have one simple gesture throughout the entire speech, right, won't it feel repetitive to the audience? Because I usually do a YouTube video, so I do few gestures. When I look it back, I feel that it's very repetitive.
Right. So I didn't mean to say that you need to keep that gesture throughout. What I meant to say is, if we have that one gesture mastered, people's ability to retain your message or their ability to understand you is much more faster, and they connect an emotional, there will be an emotional connect with you. Okay, all this body language is nothing but it's a dopamine effect on audience. Again, you got into the psychology. I don't want to get into these are all very exciting topics for me, not for you. But when somebody has an exciting body language, they are on the stage, a confident gesture, moving very smoothly and all. It is a dopamine on your audience and saying, okay, there is an excitement. There is something who is going to excite me for the next 45 minutes. Okay, so these are all dopamine boosters in your head. So how do you do that? Like you said, when its repetition comes, the dopamine drops. But at least have one kind of a style statement on the stage will at least ensure that the dopamine is still high. Okay. I know we went a little more deeper, which I didn't want, but I'm sure it gave also some dopamine for all of you. We will get into the last segment, which is the voice. Again, I am not going to emphasize the whole voice modulation is again going to be 2 days workshop, but here we are going to talk about the 4 things or 5 things. Quickly, what is volume? These are basics. Volume?
Pitch of the.
No, this is a very basic question. What do you mean by volume?
Sound.
Sound, right? Okay, what is in a very simple way, how do you define volume in a speech?
How loud it is.
Amplitude of that.
It's a very simple. Am I audible? Or the audience can hear me? Yeah. And when we discuss about volume, it might appear that it's an easy thing. No, it's not an easy thing. Some people cannot throw your voice, so that all needs practice. But first and foremost thing, volume, loud and clear, gets you at least 60%. Now comes the next point, pitch. So these are the points which I'll only discuss one line, but I will emphasize on only one point. What is a pitch? With the permission of XCOM, I might take 2 more minutes extra, 3 more minutes. Yeah.
Yes, please. Yes.
Yeah. What is a pitch?
The magnitude of the volume.
Okay, now you're confusing me. in simple definition, what is a pitch?
Intensity, right? I think, see, how much emphasis I'm putting in my speech? Am I talking very feebly to? See, for example, if I'm conveying a sorrow message, I will talk very slowly in a very feeble way, right? Or if I'm talking about an excitement, I'll say I'm excited, right? So that's.
So pitch. When you think about pitch, you have to remember up and down. That's it. Volume is how well the audience can hear me. It can be a screeching voice, it can be nice, it can be very bad, but my audience can hear me. That's all the volume. When it comes to pitch, and it was a very sad statement to make, but I had to make. The number one point I want to emphasize here, this is classical example of pitch, right? At one side, you got the audience attention fully into your hand, and then you emphasize. So pitch is all about ups and downs. Why do you need ups and downs? Then only the audience get hooked to your speech. As I walked into my house at 8 p.m., there I saw my son sitting and crying. What happened? Nothing. It's just fun. I walked into the house and I saw my son sitting there and crying. I asked what happened. He said nothing. So nothing happens to the audience. Okay, now let me get into this topic and say, did you understand the difference what I'm trying to showcase?
Yeah.
Right? Same word, same sentence structure, everything same. The pitch changed, pauses had come in between, and the impact multifolded. Right? Now, pace, we all know what is pace, the speed at which we talk. Okay, one more line about pace. When do we use pace and when we don't do use pace is very simple. Do you remember the mutual funds advertisement? This is my classical example of all the pace. Mutual funds are subject to market risk. Please read the offer documents carefully before investing. Why is that? Because
They
they
don't
wanted
want you to listen to that. Actually, get the point.
technically, but they wanted to pass on an information. So they do it. Supreme Court had told that you need to make it mandatory that you give this information. They said, yes, mutual funds are subject to market risk. Nobody understands, but never the point. So if you want to create an energy, you want to say something is said, but not fully in depth, you have pace. The faster the pace, the energy is there, but people may not understand. But you pause and slower the pace, you make a serious point. When you close the speech, not on high pace, high pitch. So here, my friends, the 3 mistakes of my life. 1, 2, 3. Do more mistakes. Don't repeat the old ones. Thank you. It's not a speech. I was just give an example. Do you understand the difference?
Yes.
Right. So the last thing I want to talk about, I think this is the only thing I want to talk is about the tone. If you're loud and clear, and what is the tone is nothing but how you feel about the speech. So I'll take 1 more minute and I'll close it. We can talk about volume, pitch, pace, pause, everything. But if tone of the speech is not great, when I say tone of the speech means how you feel about the speech. If that is not great, all this will become a technique. You will say that I had a wonderful voice modulation, pitch, everything is there. But if the tone that you're not speaking from the heart, it can fall flat. So when I was doing this workshop years ago, I challenged somebody in the audience. It was Cisco, a large team of Cisco team. And I challenged everybody in saying, can you come up with one powerful speech? So everybody was talking about a technical speech. But one guy got up and said, sir, I have a speech to make. And he said, he was working with Skype. You remember the Skype, right? Right. He was working with Skype. And just before he was logging out at 8 o'clock, he got a complaint to be resolved. So he could have done it the next day. That day he thought, probably I will close it and go. He closed the case, he solved it and went. Next day morning, he's seeing a big message from the client. And the message was like this, thank you for resolving it. I'm working in the Iraq Army as a US Army personnel working in Iraq. I had blessed with a baby boy, and I wanted to desperately connect with my family to see my child. I don't know about my return to the US or I return back home. Every day is uncertain. But thank you to your resolution on time. I could see my son for the first time. Yeah. So for me, this is the tone of the speech. Your body, your voice modulation, it's all can be anywhere. But if the tone of the speech, the heart of the speech in your control, I think you make high impact speeches. And these stories are very powerful, which is there in your personal, professional, and any walks of life. I think you should pick that, organize your speech, opening, body, conclusion, add some masalas of body language and voice, and I'm sure a high impact speaker is getting ready.
So by tone, should I understand that as this is a conviction of the speaker or the authenticity of the speaker? Is that understanding correct?
I would say it's a deeper feeling of you with the speech.
Of the speaker.
How is the speaker and speech connected?
Okay.
The more sync, the more closer, the higher impact. Then it becomes technical, disconnected. So I always look at how the speech and the speaker is connected. All right, so probably we can have one question and then we can wind it up. I know there will be a lot of questions because there will a lot of thought provocation probably would have happened in the process. Uma Natarajan is like, okay, he made me so sad. I don't know what is happening. Any question? One question before we stop. There are 4 points we discussed. One is topic selection, organizing your speech, body language, and voice. I intentionally didn't emphasize too much on body language and voice because let's get the basics right and then we can discuss. Yes, Nirmal, one question.
The same exact content can be delivered by different people in different way, and it can reach how much ever height it is possible. How do we climb the ladder?
What does it mean? How do we climb the ladder means?
From if we are at a lower point and there is somebody who's taking the same exact content and delivering it in a powerful, impactful way. So the gap between that is what I mean, climbing the ladder.
I didn't understand the question, but largely I can say that is the place where your expertise and knowledge comes in. For example, if you go to the market, there are thousands of soft skill trainers will talk about body language, communication and all. But when it comes to my expertise and my areas of interest and when I talk, it is a different ballgame.
But what I meant was, if the same content, exact content was given to different people, they can deliver it in several different ways and one person can do it at the maximum compared to others.
Oh, okay, okay. You asked what is the gap. So what is, usually the gap is about confidence, conviction and humor. If these 3 things are there, usually it is high impact delivery. And if you can add an emotional story, you will kill it. But this will be difficult. But usually it's about confidence, conviction, humor, and you create a charisma around you. That's it. Maybe one more question.
Experience, isn't it?
Yeah.
Data Alex, can I go for it?
Yeah, one quick question.
Yeah, I have many questions, but as you rightly said, I will go for one quick question. So you are around 600 people. The session is all about your topic selection and body language and volume and the voice tone and other things. So supposing unexpectedly on the presentation, you froze for a break. So how do you get back to your usual tone and how do you get back your energy back with the same vibe and same initiation we started?
Right. I'll open this question to all of you, and this is why we are in Toastmasters, right? We freeze often. When you wanted to deliver a speech and you freeze, what do you do?
The
I'll
next
move to the
remembering
easy
point.
Yeah.
I will move to the next point.
These are very important strategies, right? What do you do?
Drink water.
Best speech. And my opening was tried, suddenly tuck. I don't know.
I will move to the point which I remember next. I don't think about
it. Can be.
I will drink water, sir.
You will drink water. Very good. Audience also will drink water along with Vishwasha. So there is no one answer for this, Keshav. For example, if a Toastmaster or a contest and you freeze, you probably will be out of the game itself. But if it's a keynote of 45 minutes, the point here is if the speech and the speaker is kind of sync, right? If together, the chances of you freezing and all is very less. The more you're disconnected with the content, I think the chances of freezing is high. But in case you freeze, there are techniques which probably we can discuss offline. You prepare a plan B in your head. In case I forget this, immediately I'll ask a question to the audience and saying that, what do you think about it? Or what are the 3 different ways this problem can be solved? In that 5 minutes, you can regain it. But you can prepare a story for that. Or you can apologize to the audience. I'm sorry, I forgot. But that is again by little credible speakers do, it's fine. If it's a beginners do, it might look like you're not prepared. All right, so I know we
Thank you,
overshot the
Ritems.
time.
Thank you, Ritems.
Time, but because the questions are also coming like that, so thank you so much for your time. I'm sure there will be some offline discussions on about it. So kindly message me in case you need to have some thoughts. And over to the Toastmaster of the day. It was a very enriching time for me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, DDM Alex. It's wonderful. Let's take care from today's sessions. Very thankful. Okay, so in due respect of the time, let me move on to the next thing. Please join me welcoming Toastmaster, Table Topic Masters, Toastmaster Parity. So he's a senior design engineer at Fisher's Chennai Engineering Center with 5.5 years of experience, holding a bachelor degree in mechanical engineering. He is an enthusiastic cricket lover and an all-rounder on the field. He is a journey to Toastmaster, the art of great public speaking and leadership. Over to you, Parity.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Am I audible clearly?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Welcome to the table topic session, the segment of our meeting where we practice improv speaking. So in this session, I will invite speakers one by one and give one topic, and you have 1 to 2 minutes to respond. Every memorable speech begins with an idea, but not every idea creates an impact. The difference lies in how we develop the idea and connect with the audience and deliver the message. With that in mind, we'll move into our table topic session. And first question is question for our member who is taking non-role. Anyone interested? May I pick one? Toastmaster Murugesan.
Yes.
Okay. So the question for you is, if you had only 1 minute to inspire people to take action, what message would you choose and why?
Yes.
Do you
Can
need
you
to
repeat?
repeat? Yeah.
Can you repeat?
If you had only 1 minute to inspire people to take action, what message would you choose and why?
Thank you, TTM, for giving this wonderful opportunity. So we have restricted the time to 1 minute because usually we inspire with stories or to get into inspired for taking action. Now we are giving you 1 minute. So the just I can express the importance of this action and emphasize how it gives a benefit. So that message I strongly give to them. And also a small anecdote within 1 minute, if possible, I can give it to inspire the people. That is the main thing which I can tell. And the way I can express by this tone, all this I can give to them to take an action of that. So this is, this is the important thing which is very important to do this work. So if you miss this, so there'll be the consequences. So let you start it and complete it within your time. So like that, I strongly make them as a serious to our team to complete the project. So in that way, I can give you a strong message to them to do it. That is the way we can make it. If you have a sufficient time, then we can give you a small stories also to inspire them and motivate them to call an action for each and every uh, thing. Thank you for giving this opportunity. Hope I'll give some inspire small talk about this to take an action of each and every. Thank you. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you for your response. It was very nice. You need to inspire people. You have some time also. Yeah. The next question is to our club member, Prithviraj. Is interested to take a topic. What makes a speech memorable long after the speaker has finished talking? What makes a speech memorable long after the speaker has finished talking?
Okay. Uh, yeah, thank you for the opportunity, Pratik. Okay. So, many people say like come up with a structure of speech. Okay. So generally they say that to start with the story, three important learnings and the conclusion. But I'll tell from my experience. Okay. So whenever I go and listen to the speech, I uh, don't focus on the speech for first 80% of the time. And most of the time, they say that, okay, this speech, we are going to the conclusion part. Okay. That where like most of the time, my attention comes and says that, okay, like we'll listen to what they are trying to say. So most of the time, they'll say some emotional story or something like which is coming as an emotion, okay, which will long last effect on me. If they say, for example, they say that, okay, this has happened to me and I don't want, I mean, something bad has happened to me and I don't want other, I don't want this to happen to other people. So like that. So according to me, the powerful hook people start with, but powerful, sorry, end also should have a powerful hook so that the attention will be focused on that. And when they end the speech, it will have a long lasting impact of them on them. So yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Prithviraj. And the next topic is Toastmaster Keshavan. Okay. For you, the topic is great speech can inform, entertain, or inspire. Which one is the most powerful and why? A
Great
great
speech
speech
can.
can inform, entertain, or inspire. Which one is the most powerful and why?
Thank you, Table Topic Master. Great speeches can inform, entertain, and inspire. That's a lovely topic. See, there are many speeches which can entertain, inspire, and be informative. For me, I can see that great speeches are well done with when you have the structure of the storytelling part, informative and engaging and inspiring. So there'll be a point where you'll be able to in- share your content in a way that the story is very informative, engaging, and engaging in a humorous way. And in that sense, when you are highly reflectable, it should be self-reflectable for you. In that sense, I feel that the great speeches are with informative, engaging, entertaining, and inspiring. For me, my speech would be like engaging, uh, inspiring, and then entertainment. So that's how I take part my speech. And over to you, Table Topic Master.
Yeah,
Thanks for the lovely
thank you for
topic.
your thanks for your perspective. And the next topic is okay, Toastmaster Nirmal want. Okay, Toastmaster Nirmal, for you, if you had only 1 minute to, if you had only 1 minute or 2 minutes to connect every person in this meeting room, what message you want them to remember? If you had only 1 or 2 minutes to connect every person in this room, what message would you want them to remember?
What? Just to clarify, what message? Is the
You
context?
want, if you had only 1 or 2 minutes to connect with every person in the room, in this meeting room, what message would you want them to remember?
Okay. Okay. Thank you for the opportunity. So as I understand the question, if I have only a minute or two, and what message I want every one of the audience to remember, the message would be please take care of your health. And that's quite possible to prevent a lot of lifestyle related diseases and so many other things. Health is quite important. People forget about health while they remember more about wealth, but health is equally important. So please take care of your health.
Yeah, that was a nice attempt. Yeah, we will absolutely uh, uh, checking their health and other things. Okay. The next topic is to guest Major V's Narayanan. You are interested to take a topic. So the topic is for you. Share a personal story that demonstrate how a small idea led to a big impact. Share a personal story that demonstrate how a small idea led to a big impact.
Thank you for the topic. Where thought goes, attention goes, energy flows, and results show. It was in the year 1999 when we are told to tasked to attack a hill feature called 0.4875 so that offensive on Tiger Hill could build up. Most of the regiments at that time, they could not conceive of an idea. So our regiment, I belong to a Jat regiment, we just took upon this task as God ordained. And then we just took the route absolutely untaken by enemy, where the enemy just could not visualize Indians coming there. And we took the road less traveled. And we reached the peak by around 1 o'clock in the night. And we did what is called hand-to-hand combat, unarmed combat, because the rifle never worked. Moving parts get jammed because of the freezing cold. By around 4:30, after intense hand-to-hand combat, we took over the area, the hill feature. And from there, the final offensive on Tiger Hill was launched. Till this day, that day happens to be tweeted, awarded, memorized, and recognized as Kargil Vijay Divas. So that one strength of an idea, which we thought is impossible, a group of people belong to my regiment thought it possible, and then finally we made the impossible possible. Thank you for the opportunity, Tabletoping Master.
Yeah, thank you for sharing your experience. Thank you. Timer, do we have more time or?
Yeah, we have one more.
I can take that.
Okay. Okay. So Toastmaster Karthikeyan, okay. For you,
Selecting a tough one, is it?
If yeah, I have a few backup topics, so I'm taking one of them. Okay, if your life story had a little, what it be? Sorry. Okay, if your life story had a small title, what it be?
Okay. Thank you, Table Topic Master. If my life story had a title, what would it be? Right?
Yeah.
I have been an on and off Toastmaster, right? Technically, this is my 12th year in Toastmastering, but with multiple breaks, right? And first I was with Medley, then I know Alex from there. Major Narayanan and I were part of a speechcraft way back in 2014. Then after a break, I joined Wake Up. I was part of the Wake Up chartering group. I was with Wake Up for a couple of years, and then after a long break, I am with 360 Toastmasters right now. So if one thing that I can attribute to my life journey is the focus for continuous improvement, and I would also attribute this characteristic of perseverance, right? So I have always believed that you continuously improve and make that effort, make that effort to continuously improve and then persevere, right? Life throws different challenges, and because of which I had to take breaks, but I had that in me to kind of come back and then continue the journey from where I left, right? So I would connect, or I would kind of relate the title to a person with continuous improvement mindset and perseverance. That would be my title.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, thank you for your response. And with that, I will. This is the end of the session. So thank you all our speakers. Today's sessions showed that every impactful speech starts with a simple idea, and every idea has the potential to influence others and communicate effectively. Now I'm handovering to Toastmaster of the Day. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, table topic master Pariti. So next, let me invite our timer, Toastmaster Vignesh, to present the report.
Yeah. Yeah. Good evening. We are ahead of the timing, and we end our educational session with the 5 minutes ahead, and we started our table topic session. Dr. Murugeshan, Toastmaster Dr. Murugeshan took 1.44 seconds. Toastmaster Prithviraj took 1.19 seconds. Toastmaster Keshavan took 1.26 seconds. Toastmaster Nirmal took 40 seconds. Major V.V. Narayanan guest took 1.30 seconds. Guest Karthikeyan took 1.35 seconds. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster of the Team Sivaj.
Oh, that's great. I think we keep on talking about the timing every meeting, but today everyone, even the table topic is on the right time, and even the education session, the special education session also was well structured, and we able to complete within the time. Okay, next I will like to invite our Toastmaster Daniel Andrew to launch the poll.
Shiva, in the meantime, we can have listening master role.
Okay. So we have we started. Okay. Thank you, President. So I think from last meeting onwards, we had we initiated a new things like listening master role. So let me invite Toastmaster Vijay to take up this session forward. I'm sorry, I just missed his introduction. So Vijay is a software engineer, and he is very enthusiastic in learning new skills and in the new technologies. So what you, Toastmaster Vijay, please take it forward us.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shivaji. Dear Toastmasters and my dear guests, so today we had a wonderful session from DTM Alex. So he has covered a full speech, how to deliver a full speech. So he has covered a lot of topics like how to pick up a topic and how to speech a scripting, body language, opening, closure, all these things. So I had taken a lot of points from his speech, various inputs from his methodology. Similarly, you too had a lot of takeaways from his session, but we will evaluate how much you have gathered points from his session, right? So let's make this a little digitally. I will take 5 more minutes to complete that. So I would request every one of you, please take your phone and scan this code. Just a minute, just picking up. Yeah, please scan this code from your phone. So I see around 21 participants. So at least 20 has to participate in this session. It will not take a lot of time. Please scan this code. And I see 5 responded. 6. Come on. I'll give 15 seconds. Make it quick, please. Okay, 2 were already given the input. So your one word about today's Alex session. insightful and helpful, impact, emphasize, pace, refreshing, interesting. Okay, I see only 10 respondents. Would it possible, please, everyone, please scan this code and try to join this. So we have a wonderful questions in front of you. You can just give an answer. Definitely, it will not take any of your personal things. Yeah, I see some more answers. Informative, very engaging and impactful. Nice, interesting. Okay, everybody has given the output. The inputs. Thank you for it. I'll move to the next question. What is the keyword DTM Alex used for topic selection? What is the keyword DTM Alex used for topic selection? Only one response. Whoever giving answer quickly will get a lot of points. So please ensure you're giving answers quickly.
Vijay, is there a winner at the end? You need to tell them, then only they will participate.
Yeah, there is a winner, absolutely. So we will give a special certificate to the person. Or you have a chance to interact with DTM Alex one to one.
That's great.
Yeah. So guys, so make sure I'm just preparing appointment with DTM Alex. So ensure you're participating and getting that opportunity. See, I see only four response of 11. Come on, guys, make it quick. Just scan the code and start giving the answers. What is the keyword DTM Alex used for topic selection? Once done, just give a thumbs up so we can move to the next question so that the time will not be wasted here. So please ensure that. Only 4. I want more, guys, please.
Vijay, you can give 30 seconds and move on to the next question. That's fine.
Okay, fine. I think 30 seconds is over, so I'll move on to the next one. So the correct answer is speak. Speak is the template that DTM Alex has given to us. So let's move on to the next question. Okay, so everybody started answering for the remaining questions also. Okay. In that case, I think you have started grabbing grabbing the next question as well. What is the structure to form success and failure stories? What is the structure to form success and failure stories? Success, 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 or failure, failure, success? Okay, I'm moving to the next one. The correct answer for this question is failure, failure, success. He has demonstrated with failures and later we have to end with success. That is what DTM Alex suggested to us. Next question, how to open a speech as per DTM Alex? How to open a speech as per DTM Alex? You have to apologize or say thank you for the opportunity, or there is a hook in your opening. Come on, team, quick, give a quick answer. Okay, moving on. The answer for this question is the hook. The hook is the one he suggested to us, right? Okay. The next question is, what is rule of 3? What is rule of 3? A 3-minute speech or 3 memorable points or 3 audience question. Okay, I see 6 persons responded to it. Okay. The answer for the question is 3 memorable points. So most of them given the answers. That's great. Okay, let's move on to the next question. What is call to action? What is call to action as per DTM Alex? Summary of the speech. I see 1 person has given summary of the speech and remaining 5 given encouragement for the audience to take a specific action. Which is right? Come on, give your answers. Four more people can give an answer, I believe. Okay, moving forward. the answer for the question is the call to action. What DTM Alex suggested to us, encourage the audience to take a specific action, right? Yes. So let's move on to the next. DTM Alex, thumb rule for simple body language. What is a simple body language as per DTM Alex? One style, one gesture, one movement, or one smile, two gestures, and three movements. Come on, it's so interesting. DTM Alex is going to ask another question from this. Okay. 5 more seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I see 7 people given the answers. Okay, the answer for this one, DTM Alex, you want to talk about this?
I myself is confused. Probably I'll refrain from answering this question.
Good. So as per my understanding from your session, one style, one gesture, one movement. That is what you suggested. One style, take a simple one style from a person and follow that. That was you suggested for a simple body language. Okay, so whoever answered this, it's not right. Yeah. So moving on, what is pitch as per DTM Alex? What is pitch? How long you have to pass, or how high or low your voice? Okay, I see 7 are already given the answers. So moving on, the correct answer is like the wave format. That is what DTM Alex suggested us. So we have to give a speech in a wave format. Your pitch should be in that way. So moving on, what should be the tone of your speech? What should be the tone of your speech? Speak from heart or speak very loudly. So what could be the speech? What could be the tone of your speech? Okay, 7 are already given the answer. Okay, the correct answer is speak from the heart. DTM Alex suggested speak from your heart. That could be your tone of your speech. Okay, the final thing, one thing you want to learn from DTM Alex. Okay, I see 6 people already given their inputs. Okay, one thing you want to learn from Alex, structure of speech, how to recover if froze, how to engage question and answer, repetitive and small task. His instilling. I don't get the meaning of it, but anyway, I think DTM Alex is getting that point. Reflective inspiration, how to prepare and deliver. Inspection of the speech. It's an interesting one. Repetitive small task. Good, nice to see all these answers. I'm so happy to get all the feedback from you, and thank you very much everyone for giving the answers. That's the end of my presentation. Okay, so I believe everyone has given a lot of takeaway from this session. Thank you very much, every one of you. The results will be announced soon. So if you want to see the response, I will share the screenshot. Yeah, so that's the thing. I hope this is so engaging today. Hopefully we can meet in one other time. And we must say thank to DTM Alex for this wonderful session. Let's close this session with a great thank to DTM Alex for this, for delivering his wonderful learning session. Thank you, DTM Alex. Over to you,
Good.
Toastmaster buddy.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vijay, for the innovative way of handling the listening masters. Good. So now, do we have the results from that table topic master? Daniel, you want to share?
Yes, sir. I will be sharing it. Guest Major VB Narayanan has won the highest score.
Good. Thank you. Congratulations, sir. So yeah, now we just came to the end of the meeting. Like, what a wonderful meeting we had today, and we saw a lot of guests join today, and there are a lot of powerful speech and powerful punches from the sessions, and we enjoyed the energy and the engagement from all the audience joined today. And I heartfelt thanks to all the role players and the roles which you took today. You handled it in a very responsible way, and it was very engaging one. A big round of appreciation for the speakers and guests, and who stepped forward and take up this meeting today. So with that, I now handed the meeting back to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Sivakumaran. The stage is yours. Please take it forward.
Thank you, TMOD Shivaji, for running the meeting effectively. We had a wonderful meeting today where Alex has given so much of inputs to us. This session is especially arranged for all the new members uh, who are approaching their level 1 to structure their speeches effectively. The level 1 and level 2 is the difficult part to complete in the pathways, and we want to encourage you along your way with all the hands-on you will be recurring in this stage. That is the main purpose we have arranged this session, and thanks a ton lot to Alex Jacob, to distinguished Toastmaster Alex Jacob, to take over this session and run it effectively. I hope that all of us have learned so many things, and VP Navneet, we can put this in our members and encourage our new members to watch this video and get introduced to about the speech scripting and how to deliver, so they will be benefited out of it. That is one good thing what happened here, and table topic is run really well. I think one of the non-Toastmaster who joined along with us is Jyoti, who has already left. And and one feedback I want to give to Vijay is Vijay, this listening master role is a kind of filler role where when the people are entering their polling, we will be asking 5 or 6 questions, maximum 10 questions. And that also will be verbal questions. It's not a separate session where we run it for 12 minutes. So that is, I want to inform you that you ran it innovatively, which is absolutely fine. But given the time constraint what we had, we have gone overshoot. So yeah, with this, we have concluded our meeting really well, and I would like to adjourn this meeting. The next meeting will be on next Wednesday. Hoping all of you will be joining next meeting as well, and it will be a regular meeting. Wishing to see you all, and have a great day to you. I adjourn the meeting today. Thank you.
Thank you all. Have a
Thank
great
you,
day.
Shiva.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you, DDM Alex. Thank you.
Thank you, Team Alex. And thank you, Sivakumaran. Wonderful meeting.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you all. Yeah.